So, ahead of the premiere of Series 5 of the Doctor Who fan film, I thought I'd give you guys a bit more of an in-depth breakdown into the Purple Doctor's costume. I personally think it's one of the most important aspects of the character. The Doctor's costume pretty much always is. Hell, I've centered half my channel around that. So without further ado, here's how I came up with the costume in terms of concept. Having been asked to be Luke Newman's successor in the DW2012 fan film back in 2014, I had the very all-important task of creating a costume for my version of the Doctor. Naturally, as you all know, I have a fondness for the costumes of the Doctor, so I decided to think about it seriously, from the perspective of, if I were to be, hypothetically, purely hypothetically, the next Doctor on the BBC show, what would I want to wear? The important thing about the Doctor's costume is that it sets your incarnation apart from the rest. You have the chance to make a unique visual stamp on this character, so naturally, the world is your oyster. The first thing I decided was the colour scheme. Purple was already my favourite colour, and seeing the dress sense of David Tennant's Kilgrave in Jessica Jones more than sold to me that my Doctor was going to be purple. In 2015, I compiled the first version of the costume with minor differences to what it would actually become, specifically using a white shirt and navy blue trousers. Those, in fact, turned out to be the first thing I would replace, because I felt overall that would be too similar to Capaldi's style. The most unique part? The collar pin. Something that a TV Doctor hasn't worn, but it is a subtle addition that I can't help but really like. Anyway, let's get on with breaking it down. So, from the top, this is the incarnation of the costume that first appeared on screen. So not the first conceptually, but the first one that appeared in DW2012. So that would be Series 4, Episode 8, The Final Enigma, which had my nice little cameo at the end. And just showed up for about 15 seconds and looked pretty satisfied with myself for some reason. Which you'll possibly find out in the near future. We don't know just yet. Most of it was obscured by darkness, though. I mean, it's mostly seen in black thanks to the really heavy purple lighting, but now you can see the costume in full colour. The tones are really all there. I believe this was in the first promo picture for my Doctor as well. The thing is, this version of the outfit will probably only appear in the Final Enigma because I have upgraded it since. But I'll break down what I have right here. So, we have the purple jacket, which is from Mark Darcy, and I acquired it in 2015. The black shirt was from ASOS. Acquired that in 2015 as well. And of course, we have the most, I believe to be the most unique part of my Doctor's costume, and that would be the collar pin. It was inspired by David Bowie. Well, a picture of David Bowie that my friend sent me. But yeah, I believe this is the one constant that I will be having throughout the series in two forms, which I will show you later. So, as well as that, obviously, I've got purple trousers because it's the motif. I've got to keep the motif. Originally, I had navy blue trousers, but I found these again on ASOS, and I was like, actually no, it was River Island I got these, and I just decided, you know, why not make it all purple? If you're gonna go, might as well go big or go home. So in 2017, I acquired this waistcoat from ASOS, which I absolutely love. It's a Burton Menswear brocade purple waistcoat, and it's just something that I fell in love with as soon as I saw it because of the pattern. Just move close so you can see, but it's got a bit of a brocade pattern, as you can see. It's not just a block colour, and it's got the black piping as well that goes all the way up to the shoulder. Another design facet that I really like because of the fact that my jacket also shares a black piping on the inside, so it kind of is a reflective pattern, and something that I think sets it above. And as you can notice, it means I've got 3 different tones of purple, which is, I think, a nice little quirk that I didn't actually plan. It's just the result of nothing being the same shade, but I think it looks okay. So now we have the original version of the outfit in terms of how it will appear in Series 5, but of course there are going to be variations, and the one thing that I changed was actually replacing this shirt because I wasn't exactly happy with it, knowing what else I could do with it. So I'm going to show you something that will be coming up later in the series, and something that I'm quite proud of owning. So I had this shirt custom made for my Doctor, and it'll be the primary shirt that ends up being used through Series 5, I would say, although I do have a fairly balanced amount of variants. But the thing about this is that it's got more elements of purple in. So we've got purple threading through the buttonholes. That's just one thing. Obviously, we've still got the collar holes to incorporate the collar pin. And the other subtle detail, purple cuffs as well. I mean, I really wanted something distinctive about some part of the costume, and fortunately I found this site and did custom shirts, so I was happy. As my girlfriend Abby would say, one of the most extra pieces of the costume would be the black brogue shoes. And naturally, inspired by David Tennant's version of Kilgrave in Jessica Jones, these have purple laces as well, as it just suits the entire colour scheme of my Doctor. I'm not gonna lie, Kilgrave was quite a big inspiration for the whole colour scheme anyway, so why stop there? Speaking of Kilgrave, I'll give you guys a quick look at one of the upcoming variants that will be seen in the first half of the series. So this is undoubtedly the most purple version of my Doctor's costume thus far. It includes the Paul Smith Bayard shirt, which is actually screen accurate to what Kilgrave wore in one of the episodes of Jessica Jones, and is my favourite version of his incarnation of the character, but I just had to borrow it and use it for my incarnation of the Doctor, because I felt I could give it a bit more screen time than it was used in Jessica Jones, because I really love this shirt. It's got such a beautiful design pattern to it, with all the flowers and whatnot. It's just a really good design. As well as that though, this shirt is also extremely rare, and it's one of my all-time favourite screen accurate pieces that I've acquired. And it's just really pretty. So anyway, that's a teaser of my Doctor's costume that will be used in Doctor Who FanFilm Series 5. I hope you enjoy it when it comes out. As for when it'll come out, I can't say just yet, but when we know, we will let you know. We're just working hard to make sure it's as good as possible for you guys to enjoy. So, hope you enjoy what we have coming out over the next few weeks, months, etc. But until next time, see ya! The universe is a vast, remarkable place. But it is also dangerous, with peril at every corner, in every land, at every world. I think we should take a look. I'm the Doctor, and travelling with me is gonna be radical.